Are you a real estate agent struggling to stay top of mind with your clients? Do you find yourself constantly looking for ways to boost your referral business and increase your lead conversion rate? Well, Google retargeting might just be the key to unlocking and skyrocketing your business. I'm Will Draper, and I want to say thank you for tuning into this video. It would mean the world to me if you could give it a like and subscribe down below. It keeps us motivated to make more of this great content to help you grow your business. So what exactly is Google retargeting? Well, it's a powerful tool that allows you to stay top of mind with your clients and your potential clients even after they've tuned you out, left your website, stopped watching your videos, or even bounced from your YouTube channel. It gives you the opportunity to show up on their devices, their phones, their laptops as they search around the internet on their favorite sites and on their favorite apps. If you stay top of mind with your clients in this manner, it's going to increase the likelihood that they're going to refer you to friends and family when the time is right. And by retargeting people that have already shown interest in your business by way of going to your website, watching your videos, going to your YouTube channel, you're going to increase the likelihood and increase the chance that they're actually going to turn from potential clients into actual clients. Here's how it works. When someone visits your website or visits your YouTube channel, or you have them in a customer list because they've signed up for a lead magnet you had or even signed up for your website, Google places a cookie on their device. And this cookie allows you to place ads on their devices as they surf around the internet. So for example, if someone visits your website but doesn't even register and they leave, this cookie will allow you to track them down and then follow them around the internet and then retarget and re-advertise to them with the hopes that they come back to your website so you can nurture them over time and potentially take them from potential client to a real client. And with more referrals and higher lead conversion rates, we can spend a little bit less time trying to track down new clients and spend the time doing what we do best, serving the clients that we have, making sure they're taken care of and they find their dream home or they're able to sell their home and move on to the next adventure in their lives. So now that you're all in on Google retargeting, we're gonna hop over and I'm gonna show you a short tutorial on exactly how you get this set up. And we're gonna do that right now. To get started with Google retargeting, we're gonna go to ads.google.com. Then you're gonna hit New Campaign in the upper left-hand corner. When you get to the campaign objective section, we want to select website traffic. And under the conversion goals, we're gonna remove phone call leads and just leave on page views. Then we're gonna hit Continue. It's gonna then ask you what type of campaign do you wanna run. For Google retargeting, we're gonna run display campaign ads because it's gonna allow us to follow people around the internet. So we're gonna hit display and continue. Then it's gonna ask you for your website address. So I'm gonna put in willdraperandco.com. It's gonna ask you for a campaign name. I'm gonna say retargeting for Will's people. And you can name it whatever you want, all right? Hit continue. Then we're getting into the campaign settings. First up are the locations. Now, if your clients live in a particular area, so I live in Raleigh, North Carolina, so what I would want to do is go into enter another location and I could enter Raleigh or any of the other suburbs that surround it. So this is where you have to be really careful. If most of your clients are in one central area, you actually can go to the advanced search function and you can type in a radius down to 1 mile, and you can retarget people down to a 1 mile radius, okay? Now, here's what you wanna do. You wanna think about all of the clients you wanna retarget, all these potential clients. Now, if they are all over the country because you work in a high relocation market, you might just wanna leave this open to where you can retarget people no matter where they are. If you're specifically trying to retarget people that are in your market, you might want to go back to location and say, okay, I want to select everybody that is in Wake County, North Carolina, which is the county that Raleigh resides in. So I'm going to hit target there. Hopefully that makes sense to you. If you have questions about how to do the location part, make sure to leave a comment below and I'll answer it for you. Okay, next up, when you scroll down, you're going to see more settings. You definitely want to click on more settings. The first thing we want to check out is the start and end dates. Make sure you go in and set exactly when you start because see, the default is no end date. These will run in perpetuity forever if you don't set an end date. So what I'm going to do is say, all right, I'm going to let this run through the end of the month with a start date of today. Hit more settings again. And the last thing I want you to touch on, most of this we're going to leave alone. You want to go to content exclusions. This is where you want to exclude your ad from being shown on certain websites. I highly suggest going to the sensitive content area and selecting all of these so your ads don't show up when people are on websites that have to do with any of that type of stuff, okay? After you've done that, go ahead and hit next. And now it's taking us to our budget and bidding. I'm sure one of your questions is, well, how much of a budget do I spend on retargeting? And the honest answer is use whatever budget you feel comfortable with. This is kind of like a crab trap ad. And what a crab trap ad is, if you know anything about catching crabs, they throw a crab pot into the water and they let it sit there for, gosh, I don't even really know, a day, a week, a month, something like that. It just sits out there and collects crabs over time, and then you harvest it, right? So for something like this, we're not going to be spending a lot of money every day. You could start with as little as $1 a day. You could do $5. You could do $10. So for the example of this ad, I'm going to say I'm going to spend $5 a day. All right, now there's on the bidding, okay? You can leave the bidding just as is for conversions, or you can do viewable impressions. Viewable impressions are when a user sees 50% of your ad for more than 1 second. Now, conversions means you're actually trying to drive people back to your website. Viewable impressions means you just want your ad to be seen. Now, with retargeting, when we're staying top of mind with our clients, viewable impressions probably okay. But if you're retargeting potential clients that have been to your website or seen some of your videos, you might want to do conversions instead. You're probably like, Will, what if I want to do both at the same time? Honestly, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to leave conversions. It's one of the default settings, and it says this campaign will use the maximum conversions bid strategy to get you the most conversions for your budget. So let's just leave it with the default here, okay? Next, we get to targeting. This is where it gets interesting, okay? We're going to first look at audience segments. Now, generally, when you're running display campaign ads, you can target different audience segments. And if you're in the real estate space, you can be targeting people that are homeowners, people that are looking to move, looking to buy new construction, looking to buy resale. There's lots of different options, right? So when you look down here under the search, you see moving and relocation, people that are interested in home purchase loans, all of this type of stuff, okay? Now, in a previous video, we talked about how to load custom audiences, and that's going to be key to doing the retargeting. Make sure to check out the video at the top of the screen somewhere. Click on that video. It's going to show you exactly how to go to the audience manager, which is this area right here, and create a custom audience that is based upon your sphere, your past clients, your current clients, or potential customers. They can be anybody from your YouTube channel, people that have clicked on links that you've provided, anybody that's been to your website. Make sure to go watch that video, and it's going to explain everything you need to know about how to get the audience you need to actually target for this retargeting ad. Okay, I'm going to go back down to the settings at the bottom. You have demographics, keywords, topics, placements. We don't need to look at any of that in this video and go into any of that detail. The main thing you want on the targeting, this is where you want the audience, and it's going to show up in this panel right here once you create the custom audience that is your remarketing list. Okay. Next up, we're going to go to the actual ads. And what's great about this is you don't have to come up with a lot of these ads. You don't have to be a graphic designer. You can do responsive display ads. Okay. What responsive display ads are, Google is basically going to create the ads for you. All you have to do is provide it graphics, pictures, and then some headlines. So let's go down and start building an ad. So where you see final URL, this is the URL that you want to send people to. Now, the reason it's got this little exclamation there is you got to go in and put https:// and that should go away, and it did. You want to enter your business name, and it's going to ask for images. It's going to say up to 15 images, okay? When you click on the little question mark there, it's telling you we're going to need images that are square, we're going to need them that are landscape, and we're going to need images that are portraits. It's telling you the exact size. Go to Canva or PicMonkey or some other resource like that. Start to pull together all the images that you need. More than likely, it's going to be an image of you. It's going to be of houses, maybe you in front of houses that are superimposed. Anything that's going to remind people, oh, I've worked with that person before. Your face is really important for these types of ads. So make sure you have those in there. It's also going to ask for your logos, upload your logos. You could even upload videos, probably not totally necessary for this type of Google retargeting. And then it's going to ask for headlines, okay? It's telling you exactly what these headlines are, what to be combined with your other assets to generate ads, like Don't forget about your local favorite realtor, Will Draper. If you're having trouble coming up with headlines, like the long headlines, the short headlines, or any of these descriptions, do one of my favorite things. Head over to ChatGPT and say, hey, ChatGPT, write me a Google retargeting headline for Will Draper Realtor in Raleigh, NC. ChatGPT is going to give you a headline for Will Draper Realtor in Raleigh, NC. Find your dream home in Raleigh, NC with Will Draper, expert realtor and local guide. There you go. You could tell it to give me 5 more options. And it's going to give you 5 more options with this. That's why I love the power of ChatGPT for something like this. I know we're talking about Google retargeting, but I love this resource. It's given me some ideas to work with. I'm not going to just copy and paste these, but I'm going to use that to help build out what I want my headlines and my descriptions to be. Once I've done that, I can hit more options and I can actually do a call to action. I can do custom colors. So say you have custom brand colors. You can enter the hex code here to make sure all of the ads have your custom brand colors. You can give a call to action where you want people to learn more, visit your YouTube channel, visit your website, contact you, check out this blog post. You can give those calls to action in your retargeting. And as you build out all of the stuff that it wants here, the descriptions, the headlines, the graphics, the logos, you'll actually see your ads start to being developed right here. And it's going to show you how it looks on websites and apps. It's going to show you how it looks on YouTube and Gmail. Yes, this even retargets people on YouTube and Gmail. It is a powerful, powerful source. And it was really easy to put together here. We walked through this in just a couple minutes. If you have any questions about how this works, make sure to drop a comment below and we'll get to them as soon as we can. So what are you waiting for? Start using Google retargeting to absolutely skyrocket your business. Again, I'm Will Draper. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.